afternoon, guys. Dave Canterbury at the Pathfinder School, coming to you from the Pathfinder Yurt. I wanted to show you a project that I had kind of worked on today. You know, a couple projects actually. I made a sling for this 12 gauge. It's adjustable. It's made out of 100% hemp. Okay, every strand is hemp in here, and there's 8 strands of large diameter hemp in this gun sling. Now that gives me some cordage that's not very strong, but it also gives me burnability. I mean, you can use this stuff for wicks or anything else, and it works real good, takes a flame pretty good. You can stress it out and tease it out, kind of like jute, and it will take a ferro rod as well. The second thing I wanted to show you, or the second modification I wanted to show you, was made in the buttstock of this H&R 12 gauge. And to access this, I only need to remove the one screw. The one thing I haven't done yet is I plan on cutting a piece of bicycle inner tube and putting a seal in here to make this watertight. Not that it's real necessary, but you know, just because. So what I've done is, I'll slide this out of the way, I've got a couple different things here. The first thing I've got here is stored right here in the main hole where the stock is screwed in to the gun itself. The hole is exactly the right diameter for one 12 gauge shell. So that gives me one shot I've always got in this gun, no matter what, if I lose my hunting pouch or whatever. The second thing I've done is I've drilled another hole above that, just big enough to stuff a wet fire in, okay, without breaking the package. And that gives me what? That gives me one surefire as long as I have a ferro rod. Well, here we go. The third hole that I've got in here is right here, and it has a blank ferro rod in it. So with that kit, or that mini kit inside the stock of this gun, I have three things. I have at least one shot, I have surefire, and I have a spare ferrocerium rod that I can use in conjunction with this hemp line or anything else to make fire, as well as the surefire itself. And then all I have to do is just flap that back over on top of it and screw it in with my multi-tool. Now what I may do is go to a different type of screw configuration here that's slotted instead of a Phillips head, just in case I were to ever be without my multi-tool or something. I could still get that out pretty easy. I'm pretty confident I could get it out with my knife tip anyway, but a slotted screw is going to be easier to get out than a Phillips head. So like I said, the only improvement I could see me making to that would be to put a piece of rubber underneath it to help waterproof it. But that gives me, you know, a little miniature survival kit that's built into my gun that I'm already carrying, with the cordage, the wet fire, the spare shot, or last shot as I would call it, and the ferro rod. I've got quite a bit of ability with just this gun as long as I don't lose it. So I wanted to kind of go over that with you guys today, show you that. I think Critter did a pretty good video on making a tump line and weaving a tump line and doing some finger weaving at the same time. That's the reason I didn't bother showing you guys how to do this gun strap, because I actually finger wove this gun strap out of hemp rope and just drilled through the stock and through the foregrip and put leather thong in there and a couple D-rings to hold it on, and it's fully adjustable that way, and I can take it on and off the gun if I so need to. So I just wanted to go over that with you guys today. I appreciate you joining me for this short video coming from the Pathfinder Yurt. I'm Dave Canterbury at the Pathfinder School, and I'll see you on the next video.